You're alive, haven't you?
I have. Just, and then eaten my breakfast.
Oh. Morning,
my
Sam.
fast.
Morning.
Hi, Sam.
Right, we are on record.
Lovely, fantastic.
Is Bea here?
She's not here yet.
Rita?
Not yet.
Okay, we'll give him another minute.
Yeah.
He's only just coming to her first.
Yeah. Well, Bea's not very well at the moment, so she might be behind the camera, which is at these precarious times. You know, that's the way it is right now. So, but I don't know. Rita said, I'll see you at 12:30.
Yeah, she's been giving thumbs up throughout the morning, so I think she had every intention of joining us.
Yeah. Just say 12:30.
We're all supposed to have bookshelves behind us, aren't we?
That's true.
I don't think my windows would like that, Paul.
No. You've got a nice open view.
Yes, I do love working down here. It's nice. Now I've got Ethernet into my Mac. It's possible. Oh, Rita. Hello. Great. So just so we start off and we don't have any distractions, I know you're going to be on mute apart from the mayor and myself, but I wonder if you'd mind making sure that your phones are switched off. Because you know what it's like, they're bound to ring and distract you, and then you might go missing. And we wouldn't want that, to miss you off the historical records for Worthing Borough Council. So I'm going to start now. Bea, as I said, she did notify me earlier, she's really not feeling very well at all. So she might be behind one of the blank screens. So welcome everybody, welcome especially Madam Mayor, the Wellbeing Collective, friends and family. Welcome to the official opening of the Worthing Wellbeing Collective. So this really all came about from me wanting to support my family, my friends and the Positive You group. I could also see an opportunity to support other holistic therapies. Now, all of the therapies that I felt drawn to had a professional approach to their work and a strong ethical background. And most of all, a great desire to support the public at this precarious time. They may not be the greatest on social media platforms, but we are working on this. So welcome and welcome, Madam Mayor. Thank you very much for being here. I hand it over to you.
Thank you very much, Suzeck. And thank you everybody actually for inviting me to be with you all today. And it's such a beautiful way to start the month of May. During the lockdown period, I've reconnected with one of my hobbies, gardening. Enjoying seeing nature revive and being resilient and hearing the birds return is just amazing. In fact, I had actually 28 birds actually came down on my lawn yesterday, little starlings. Before I launch your Worthing Wellbeing Collective, being truly positive about you, and just to add, this is a historic moment for me. The first engagement I have opened as the mayor via virtual communications to be recorded for the County Council's historical records, coping with the coronavirus bug, how we felt and what we did during this time. I'd like to share with you a mantra that I live by. It's not the strongest species that survive, nor the most intelligent, but the one most responsive to change. I believe that your group is doing just that, being entrepreneurial in the widest sense. And I was recently given a poem from Canada, which I'd like to paraphrase to launch your venture. If you want to hold your candle or light your candle now, that's absolutely fine. Or if you want to do it while I'm doing the poem or at the end, I leave it totally up to you. Four candles burned slowly. The ambience was soft, and you could almost hear them talking. The first candle said, "I am peace. The world is full of anger and stress. Nobody can keep me lit." Then the flame went out completely. The second candle said, "I am faith. I am no longer indispensable. It doesn't make sense to stay lit any longer." Just then a breeze softly blew out the flame. The third candle began to speak. "I am love. People don't seem to understand me. So they put me aside, and waiting no longer, love's flame went out too." Suddenly, a child entered the room and saw the three unlit candles. "Why aren't you burning? You're supposed to stay to the end." Saying this, the child began to cry. Then the fourth candle answered, "Don't be upset. I am hope. And while I am still burning, we can relight the other candles. The flame of hope should never go out of your life. With hope, everyone can live with peace, faith, and love. So I have great pleasure in declaring your collective well and truly launched. Thank you all, and I wish you all well in your endeavours. Thank you.
Thank you.
So I'm lighting my candle.
That was very touching. I really felt that. Thank you. I'm just going to announce now who we actually have in the Wellbeing Collective, unless you wanted to announce yourselves.
Be nice to hear from them.
It would.
For the records, and just a couple of words about what they're about.
Yeah, we have got long enough. So I was going to start with asking Nicola.
Hi.
Do you want to say a little bit about your bandana and your health and fitness?
Yeah.
Keep it short though.
I will. I'm known for talking. I actually came into this line of work through misfortune of having cancer, and so retrained in nutrition and exercise and doing it in a very holistic naturopathic way, and it's been the best 10 years doing that, and then this, and I feel like I need to apologize for not being doom and gloom about it all, but I just feel fairly well equipped but ready to learn more, and I just feel that that's what this stage is. This is all about learning where we go from here and what the new normal will be, and I feel that in my heart. So yeah, this is a perfect fit being part of this collective, because my lack of holes in my knowledge are filled by the others, so it's fantastic.
Oh, thank you, Nicola. Sam, I'm asking you in order of that I asked you to the Wellbeing Collective. So
yes, so I am Samantha Beckinsale of Sussex Wellbeing, and I'm a personal trainer and Pilates instructor, but I particularly specialise in women's health, and in particular holistic core restore, so women's pelvic health and core health, helping people after babies and the peri to postmenopausal. But I do a range of other services, including my personal training. And yeah, I'm absolutely loving being part of this community. And I think that's been the thing for me. It's been the support of this community, the other professionals, and as Nicola said, we've all got our areas of expertise, and we might overlap in some places, but we're all sort of on the same page, and it's a wonderful learning experience.
Oh, thank you, Sam. Andrea.
Oh, hi, good afternoon. I'm Andrea Mcquistan. I'm a beauty and holistic therapist, and I also became involved in wellbeing due to breast cancer 5 years ago. So I'm proud to be part of this collective. I actually feel a bit emotional after. So yeah, I just want to help other people, empower other women, and I just think it's a great group to be part of.
Oh, thank you. Okay, I'm going to go to Paul now.
Hello, yeah, obviously I'm Paul and I'm the shaman of the group. So being a shaman and doing shamanic healing, obviously I teach the Qigong as well. My whole interest is in nature and in the wonders of nature and how they can help us and how we can help them, and how having a better connection and a better interaction with that helps us to live a better, healthier lifestyle. We've got this situation at the moment with COVID-19 and what have you, that you know, if we looked after nature a lot better, we wouldn't have this problem at all. So I come from that perspective, but my background, you know, I worked for the NHS myself as a wellbeing advisor a few years ago before I sort of launched my own business. So health and wellbeing has always been what I do, really, and I'm just really proud to be part of this. I think it's a wonderful, well worthwhile thing for us all to be part of. And so, yeah, it's great to be in. Thank you.
Thank you, Paul. Rita, I'm not quite sure if you want to say anything or not.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yes,
fine. I'm not very good at this, as you know. Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, first of all, thanks very much.
Can't hear you.
And it's able to group like Ms. Rita. I'm a hairdresser. Can you hear? Oh, you can. I'm a hairdresser. I got into green hairdressing a few years ago when I realised a lot of my clients had been through chemo, or also they had alopecia, so they had problematic scalp, so there was lots of different issues, and I thought the chemicals that I was putting into the hair, into their scalp, sorry, going through into their bodies, wasn't really great. So after a lot of research, I decided to use the organic colour systems, which is what I'm using now. And then from there, obviously dealing with a lot of people who are losing their hair, I also became a wig consultant and a wig supplier, which I don't really promote on here. It's more the organic and the non-toxin products that I use. So that's me.
Thank you, Rita.
Thank you.
That was very brave of you.
Yeah, I know.
You sounded great. She doesn't like lives very much. Right, okay. Well, I just have to mention Beatrice Leone from Beas Yoga, and she shares a yoga practice with us. I was first drawn to Bea, actually, because I work for the Worthing Leisure Centre and the South Downs Leisure Centre, and I was part of her yin yang yoga session, and I thought, oh, I really liked that. I really like that. I like her gentleness of approach and her calmness. And she's just has that nice, serene look. So I asked her if she'd like to join us too. She can't join us today, say she's not very well. Right, I'm ending with myself. I'm Suzeck Taylor from Positive Life and Business. Now, if I went on all about mine, I'd have to be here for another hour. I'm just going to try and keep it small. So yeah, like Nicola, mine actually did, I didn't realise till yesterday how it did initially start. It started with my father having cancer, and that kind of pulled a call from me about life and what everything was about. And I also was told that I had the same gene and that I had cancer too. And so that made me go very deep within myself. And after lots of you know, kind of search in my life and discovery about what life's about for me, which has covered these last 40 years. The greatest thing that I want to share is the positive mindsets, is to help and support people at this time with their mental health. It's so important to feel good at a time like this, and it's very difficult. So if you have support online, like live videos, people who are with you and going through it at the same time, it's not to say that, you know, all of us haven't been through the same thing. I myself was very ill in March, and I do believe it was the coronavirus. But anyways, the thing is that all this for me was brought together because we want to support the public, and I'd like to go on doing that, you know, joining. I did ask Pauline Corey to join us today, but again, she's not very well and has vertigo. And she's from Transition Worthing. And, you know, I'd really like to work with communities that work with eco products, reuse and recycle. You know, it would be great to work with the community itself. Right, I've said all my little bit. I'm hopefully one day, Worthing Wellbeing Collective, we will reunite in person and work together. I especially picked people from Worthing so we could carry on with this. So thank you very much for all the support and kindness. Thank you, Madam Mayor, for being here and for saying
You're very welcome. Very welcome.
I'm bringing this to a close unless anyone... I brought my friends Mary and Simeon up there.
Retired therapist.
I'm just the, well, Paul doesn't count because he's a shaman. So I'm the token male.
Oh.
You have to have a token male.
Okay, well, that's enough for my barrister.
Oh, right.
Okay, well,
Retired Paul-and-Hydra therapist.
yes, Mary was a laser light therapist as well. Yes, and still helps support people in this time.
Yeah, well, ladies and gentlemen, just live in hope and support each other. That's the best we can do. That's the best message we can send out to our young people and our children and the rest of the world.
Can I just say that I'm not totally convinced that these words "new normal" are healthy. I don't like them.
I don't either.
We are human beings and we specialize in being in touch with each other.
Yes.
Yes, we do.
I don't like this at all.
Okay.
Stop.
Well noted. You're now on the historical records as saying that. Well, thank you, everybody. Really, thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here, for taking this time, and for being a part of this collective. Thank you, Madam.
Very much. Thank you.
And bye.